The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome everyone to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Cowboys will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Utah Utes offense will get first crack at it today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big time.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. All right, guys, let's take a beat here and think about Utah. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in. College sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowboys. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Utes will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. So Oklahoma State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, Dave?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press them and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
The Cowboys will punt it away on fourth down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Looks as if he's going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Utes come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Spins away from the defender. Oh, he's got some space. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And what a throw to get it in there. And they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. He'll set up to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Russ. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Utes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Wyoming needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Laramie behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Air Force. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Makes the grab on the left. Turning it on! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Inside the 45. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The screen, and watch out. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That is what you call putting a little air under it and letting your guy run to it.
Exactly right, Reese. It's so hard to track that football when you put so much air underneath it, and I'm trying to run with the wide receiver. He's so used to doing that every single day in practice, and you could tell he saw the ball great, went up and plucked it.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Line getting set on 2nd down. On the move, it's Russ. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll run the toss. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed and a missed opportunity.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. The Cowboys come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Got a little space. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. The pull and throw off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this.
There he goes.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Quick completion to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Lets it go to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get
margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
He's close to the first.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback.
The second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Fires left, and he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Neighbors. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Utes with the 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. This time he's got his man. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And the Utes looking to convert on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got him this time. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll run it from the gun. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Snaps it in the shotgun. Lets it fly. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That brings him to within 1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Colorado is getting stomped. You could bring back any of the greats they've had there, Cordell Stewart or Rashaan Salam. None of them would make a difference today. They're trailing by 24 to Kansas State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Off-play action on first down. Gets it out fast. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Utes decide to punt it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's a heat. He's past the 30. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's going to take off. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got his man downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Fakes to grab. The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He splits the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in the Sticks. Might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
A little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. To the air on first down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. Backed up now, here's second and long. Stopped in the backfield, he's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Firing to the right, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's McFarland. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They're working that left side. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Bringing it back. The 20. Touchdown, Utes. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets, making the big play.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Brings up second down. Wants to fire on second down. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He leaves it with his back. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
What can't you say about how dominant this guy has been each and every week? He's making a case for the Heisman Trophy. He's making a case for every major college football award. He's making a case to be the #1 overall pick in the NFL draft. That's now his 20th sack of the season.
The kick is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looking to throw on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. He's got it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, if you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They'll run play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Utes line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the right.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Finds the tight end. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Cowboys have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's McFarland. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Working that left side now. Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and pick up the first down.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver, so that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
Quickly complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. It is good. That slices the lead to 2.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Pulls it in. It's Neighbors. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Utes send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Now they'll run the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Takes it on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Utah offense returns, ready to go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking for a crease. It's Russ. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Guided out of bounds at the 34, and the running game really coming through. They'll ride the hot hand and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. And the Utes will call on their punt team. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And the Cowboys will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. They go right back to it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowboys. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll pull it down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and look for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Caught over the middle. It's O'Neal. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down mark. From the gun on 3rd down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
What if I told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? It's not normally how it works. Got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
And the Utes decide to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Plows through the defense. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Leaves it with the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got his man on the right. Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. To the air on first down. Plucks it out of the air. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And the Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Cowboys! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Late in the game, as a coach, you're trying to find something that will work. And how about the big fella, the tight end, comes up huge. You needed a play, you found him, and he delivered.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point. They're on top by 5. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. TCU is running away with things, and I'm not sure who saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 21 over UCF. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. And the pressure will get there. The sack, down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. With the catch, it's O'Neal. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback takes a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it when it's panicking ever really. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, then let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.